Hello everybody and welcome to Fishing North Atlantic. This game came out over the weekend. I've been really excited for this one. I never played Fishing Barents Sea. I did see a lot of videos on it and it looked interesting. I was just kind of waiting for this one since it was right around the corner. So we're going to check it out today and play it. I did stream it over the weekend. If you want to check out my streams, a link to my Twitch channel is always linked in the description below. You can check it out there. But we're going to continue our career today. And here we are in the game. We're at Dennis Point right now, and you can see we've got the Comfortably Numb sitting here ready to go. I don't know why a bug in the game keeps changing my font back over. I had a really cool fancy calligraphy font, but oh well. You see an AI vessel coming in right now. There are 26 vessels in this game to unlock and to use, and you can buy them. And a whole bunch of different types of fishing as well. We're gonna go ahead and, so we have 61,190. We definitely need to do some work. One of the biggest things we need to do is go into the dock, go down to upgrades, and I want to buy more storage. I'm gonna go ahead and just spend all the money on storage, this one here, because it is going to be a lifesaver when it comes to the amount we can catch. I also need to buy more deep lines. Since that is the type of, oh, hit no on that, check that out. Because that is what we are going to be doing today is deep line fishing. So we'll go up here to the fish market, fishing gear, buy deep lines, and I currently have 5, and I can hold 8 on this boat. So I need 3 more of those, if we can. Nope, don't want to do it. Okay, cool. We'll just buy one at a time. 1, 2, 3. Another bug. This game does have bugs in it. It is a new release, so that is to be expected, but doesn't mean that you know, they get it off the hook too well. Let's go ahead and go to bait deep lines, and we gotta bait all of them. So I'm gonna bait them with some squid, and yeah, this up and down is not, oh, there it goes. It's just in a very strange place. Okay, what are you doing to me? Well, I have to do it this by hand because for some reason that is broken and it's not working. So squid that baby up. All right, we've got 8 deep lines ready to go. Hit back. I did put the guy into the crew house, and the reason for that is because if you don't do that, they disappear and you have to rehire them, and you lose a lot of money off of that, which really sucks. So we'll go to the crew house and we'll say, hey, Rudy, you remember us? Return to the Comfortably Numb because we're going to go out fishing today. Yes. Indeed we are. Okay, so that's good to go. Let's go fishing. All right, so let's go ahead and just put the motor in the water here, power on up, and we're going to move manually to the right here, and then we'll use the fast travel option for today. So the current bug in the game is that you can catch fish anywhere. I could set all 8 deep lines out here in this port, and we would catch them. And it's kind of ridiculous. It's not very realistic, but you can do it. But for the sake of some simulation here today, we're going to go out of the port and go into deeper water and actually use deep lines the way they're supposed to be ran. This is the interior here of the boat. It is pretty nice to have a nice looking wheelhouse here. So let's go ahead and turn some lights on. I'll show you around if we can get them to actually turn on by hitting E. There we go. And then we have a searchlight too we can use, which is really cool when you're trying to harpoon fish at night. So keep in mind, there are going to be pixels of fish absolutely demolished and killed and murdered in front of you. If you have a problem with that, it's probably not the video for you. So look away. Seriously, look away. As our boat is moving on out here, you can see all our deep lines right here. Our crew member is down there getting some rest. Now, we can go in here and you can utilize an autopilot system on the boats, which is really cool. But I'm not really worried about doing any of that today. We're not driving a huge vessel. We're not worried about it. But let's go ahead and hop into the drive. We can hit M to the map, and here we are greeted in Dennis Point. And you can see all of the different AI ships out there. They even have an AI ferry, the cat up there that moves about, which is really cool. I marked the swordfish there about 11 days ago, 7 days ago. I had some success out there. You can just be like, hey, you know, we caught some pollock here. You can just mark it there if you'd like, which is really cool, which you can right click on it and remove it. So those are things you can do. So these are the different species you can catch: cod, haddock, mackerel, pollock, redfish, silver hake, swordfish, tuna, lobster, and snow crab. And they also have to be in season for all of it. But we're looking for swordfish and tuna. They're going to make a big haul as far as money goes for us to save up for a new boat. And that's what we want. So we're going to come out here to about right here, actually, just off of this line where the swordfish were, and we're going to set up some deep lines there. Fast traveling is pretty simple. We just mark down some waypoints and say, hey, we want to go out to here. That works for me. And then you hit the little nav button there, and on she goes. You can hit it again to stop anytime you want. So if you see like a little question mark, it might be a boat you want to unlock. You can do that easily. So here we are out here. It is still early in the morning, but we are in deep water, and let's start getting ready to do some deep line fishing. So we can hit V, and we are here in the outside view. I'm going to go here to the lights, and I'll show you the searchlight function, which is really cool. You can move a searchlight around. I usually keep it right there for whenever we're bringing them back in our actual lines. So that's good to go. Let's go ahead and hit this little button up here, which is the crew. Before we do that, actually, I remember you have to go back in here and turn off searchlight mode. Then go into the crew, and we're going to move him over to prepare the gear. Time to get up, buddy. We're going fishing. All right, he's coming out here, and he's going to start rigging those and getting them ready to go. And what we'll do is we'll just nail the power, and this baby will start flying, and we're going to throw our deep lines out. How cool is that? You see the lighthouses out in the distance. The game graphically is really nice. I haven't ran into too much bad weather. I've had rainstorms, even when it was nice and clear out. But at night, it's beautiful when you see the moon, and we might see that later on. It might be above us right now. So it looks like he's about ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and just power this baby all the way up. And I'm going to get out of the seat here, and we're going to go assist with the process of dropping the deep lines. So, all right, man, let's do it. We're going to go ahead and set it. There it goes. And he'll get the next one ready for us, and we just wait till it's available for us, and we'll drop it in there as well. All right. Are we looking good? Wait for it to turn white. There we go. Another one in. And we are fishing here in the evening. All right. Wait for another one here. And we'll toss it on in as well. So we're going to do this with all of our lines. All right, one more to go. Just about to drop in. Looks like the sun's about to rise, which is really cool. There we go. In she goes. I screwed up in one part of it there, but we got our line out there now, which is nice. And we can come over here back into the wheelhouse, and we can see all of our lines dropped right there. So how about that? So we're now controlling the boat. We'll just make a left turn here. And what we're going to do is we're going to head all the way back to the very beginning, and we're going to set anchor for about 12 hours. And we'll wait and see if we get a little bite here with this sensor. It turns green when we have one of those get a bite on them. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go around this way, and we can go to the map, and we can fast travel so we don't have to take forever to do this. To about right there, and then hit the button. On we go. Beautiful. Here it is. The sun is starting to rise, and we can go ahead and hit X, and that shuts the engine off. We're going to get out of the seat, and we are going to go ahead and anchor up. Now, I like to have these in for 12. Sometimes it takes up to 14 hours. It depends. So we're going to skip to 12. Hit there. Look at that. It's a beautiful day out here on the ocean. Look at that. Sun in the sky. We can actually go in here and turn off some of these lights. We don't need all the lights on anymore. So the interior lights can come off. Work lights can come off. We can go ahead and nothing there. So we need a few more hours, definitely, in the water. So let's go ahead and go 4 more hours. And look at that. We got green right there. So we spent all day out here. There's that moon. Look at that moon. Isn't that beautiful? That is cool. And it actually moves through the sky at night. So there you go. We have some bites. So let's start hauling them in, shall we? So I like to do it manually for the most part. So let's go ahead and get our lights on and stuff. See, Deepline bites. Got it. Thank you, alerts. We appreciate it. Let's see what we ended up getting here. So work lights come on. It's time to do what we need to do. I didn't have him rest. I was an idiot on that. Oops. He might be okay, though. He might be okay. You have to tell them to go back down and rest, otherwise they won't. They don't do it on their own. They don't have common sense. I mean, obviously. Around this way we go. So I want to get a new boat The Mika's been great, but I am ready for something bigger that hauls more, that we can make more money off of, because as it stands right now, you just you can't hold a lot here, and you can't set out a bunch of deep lines. Like the next boat we're gonna be trying to get can do 40, which is really nice. So, all right, man, he's ready to do it. So we're gonna haul it in, and here we are. So they come up to the surface like this, and looks like the swordfish first. You want to hit right, missed. Right there on the top of that little target area is what you want to try to hit. Man, swordfish are massive. Massive, guys. Got a perfect on that one. We'll bring him in. There we go. Is that all we caught on that deep line? I think it might have been. Yep, that was it. So 350 kilos of that. Let's go ahead and continue to the next one. All right, here's the next one. We'll go ahead and haul this guy in. Let's see what we got here. More swordfish, which is fine by me. They make a lot of money, actually. They sway around a lot. There we go. We got a good on that. And then if you go out to where the tuna are located, you can catch tuna. And they, you know, they make a pretty good profit as well. But swordfish, man, they bring it in. And if you want to get swordfish, I found that using squid is better than the herring. So let's go ahead and go to the next one. We've got a bunch of these to bring back in, and we'll see where we sit. Oh, looks like we caught some tuna here. Yes, indeed we did. Look how big those things are. They are massive, massive fish. Sweet. We had a tuna, we had a swordfish, and another swordfish. We had 3 on this line. All right, only 3 more to go, and then we can head back to port. You can actually use a wheel and throttle if you would like in this game. I'm just using a keyboard today, but it is an option. You can bind your keys to it using an emulator or something, but I'm not doing it. Although I might give it a shot later down the road. All right, slow you down, and we are ready to haul it on in. What do we get on this one? We got more swordfish, it looks like. Pulling up to the 8th buoy now, and you can see over here on the right, we have 2,920 of 6,000 kilos of storage used up. So we're doing pretty good here. This should bring in a pretty penny for sure, hopefully. All right, haul it on in. What do we get here? Looks like we got 3 on this one. All right, that's what we want to see, or maybe it's just 2. No, it looks like it might be 3. We'll find out. Oh, just got an okay on that one. They move around a lot, but it auto reels them, and you got to wait for them to come to the surface a little bit before you strike. What are you doing there, buddy? He's like getting in there a little early. Yeah, it looks like it was just 2 of them. So, all right, there we go. We've got them all, and we're ready to head back to port. So we ended up with 3,300 kilograms of fresh fish, and look at how much remaining we had. So we could have done a little bit better, maybe. But that's okay. Let's head back. Back to Dennis Point we go, and we want to make sure we don't keep going back to the same port, otherwise you'll saturate the fish market, and the AI will do it actually as well. So we'll have to kind of rotate out the ports, but we're just going to do this one today, which works out. Look at this. We're back. We are back. We got the noisy windmills there on the left. Oh, I didn't tell him to go into rest. Well, that's all right. He's about to go to the crew house anyway, but we'll just go tell him, hey, you know what? You can go rest, buddy. Sorry. I keep forgetting about that. Keep forgetting about the quality of life on that guy. You can hit H to hide the HUD, which is really neat. If you want to get a little cinematic experience here, we can. And in fact, you know what I can do? Turn off my spotlight. We do have a horn. It's not very good, but it is a horn. There we are right there. We are coming into port right here off the nose. Very nice. There's a Canadian flag. This is actually set in Nova Scotia, up in Canada. So we're coming in right here, and we'll see how much money we made. We should have made something, and then we're gonna go back out if we have to and make more. We need to save up about $700,000 to get the boat that I want to get. Would you like to sell your fish at Dennis Point? Yes, I would indeed. There we are. Also 86,000. Yeah, wasn't the best at all, but we'll take it. It's 126. So. Rinse and repeat. That's what we're going to do. All right, they're all baited up. Nope, that one isn't. There we go. And we are ready to go. All right, it's time to drop them in once again. Let's do it. Look at that moon, man. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the stars. I wish they had constellations. That would be cool, but it's just a basic star field, as you can see there. All right, man, ready for the next one. Just gonna drop them all off here, and then we're gonna continue on out here and go to a different port today. We might have actually gotten a lower price on our fish because we went back to the same port as last time. And like I said, you don't want to do that. It actually helps if you go into the wheelhouse and actually steer the boat when you're dropping these, so you get a nice line of them happening here instead of me being back there being a dummy and just being part of it. We have a crew member for a reason. We got to put them to work, right? Yeah, absolutely. All right, we got them all in the water here. We're going to swing back around over to buoy number 1, and we are going to anchor for about 14 hours and see what happens. There goes the moon. All right, we are anchored now, and he is down there resting. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and go to 14 hours this time. Boom. And see if we got a bite. No bite yet. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Nothing. Nothing. Let's go 2 hours more and until we get that bite. There we go. We got one. All right, sweet. Okay, back into the driver's seat. Let's get our boy ready to go. Dismiss those. We got 6 alerts on those. We might actually, as we're hauling them in, we don't have bites on those other ones, so let's go ahead and wait a little longer. We'll do 2 more hours on that one. That should do it. There we go. There is the moon once again. We're just going to be fishing all the way into the night, it looks like, today. So let's get our lights on. There we go. So now everybody's got bites on them. Awesome. Well, I gotta say, I was really hoping that the boat physics would be better than they actually are. They're a little rigid, and I was hoping they'd be a little bit more realistic than what they are, but that's okay. Let's see what we got on our first one here. All right, we got 3. That's what we want to see. That is indeed what we want to see. Got some big boy tuna. There we go. And so far it's been good. We got 3 on the line every time now, so I think we found a good spot. Now keep in mind, I could hire another crew member and he would be out here helping that guy, and all I would have to do is just steer and boss him around, which would be awesome. But we are small potatoes right now, and we need to build our fishing company up. So we can only afford one guy right now, so I have to help him. But that is the reason why you see me coming out here and doing it with him today. All right, last swordfish on. We had 3 on every single one, so look at our capacity. We're at 4,939 on that one. Let's go ahead and head to this port over here. We should have no problem with fuel on this run. That will work out just fine for us. And in we go to Lockport is where we're going to be going. And we'll see what we ended up getting on this haul. All right, pulling into Lockport now. Now, I do have the port patrol turned off. You can have that turned on, and you can get in trouble for speeding in the ports, which we're not worried about right now. We're just playing to get enough money for that. So you can turn that on, which is really cool. But how cool is it to see these ports modeled? And from what I've read, they are pretty accurate to the real ports, which is really neat. Look at all these different fishing vessels around us. So we're going over here to the red, and man, look at all of them stacked. We got tuna fish and swordfish and so much on this one. I think we made an easy 100 grand on this. What do you think? All right, a turn to the right here, and we are going to be looking good. Pull the power back just a hair. There we go. And we're going to be in the zone. I wish we could moor to the actual docks. That'd be pretty cool. But it's not that case at all. We have to just hit E and dock. Fish on board. Yes. Look at that. $163,000 on that haul. So that is not bad at all. We're 278. We got to keep going out there and doing it, man. So back to the fish market, back to fishing gear, and bait them up. Let's do it again. I've been happy with the squid, but we could do herring on this one. Let's do herring on this one, on this run, and see if we get anything better. So if you go down to dock, you can go to maintenance, and this is where you can change the name of the Comfortably Numb here. And like I said, I used to have it on this, but it didn't save it. There we go. That looks much better. Rename it. Looks good. You can buy fuel, which we definitely need to put as much as possible in that bad boy. There we go. Fuel tank is already full. That's what we want to see. And you can upgrade your boat. So you can have storage, like I showed you. You got engine options. I have the best engine in it. Then you have radar options here. You've got autopilot, fishing quota, fish sonar, buoy, and searchlight. All right, all lines in the water. We did pretty decent on that one. That's a pretty good string there. And we're going to head back to 1, anchor up, and try to get a good haul on this one. All right, we got blue on all of them, so that means that they all have bites on them. Fantastic. We'll get our guy ready to go, and we will start the hauling process. It's just off to our right over there. There's our first buoy. Sweet. Get the motor in the water, And thank you. We got Deepline bites. We know. Thank you. Thank you. All right, buddy. Time to go to Deepline haul mode. Let's do it. Turn them lights on. Work light, searchlight. Okay, I don't know if that guy's tired or what, but man, he's about useless. He's doing absolutely nothing. Hey. Oh, well, I mean, we had a lot of tuna on this one, but man, even with a swordfish, he had me haul it out there by myself. Probably time to fire him. What do you think? Man, a lot of yellowfin tuna on this one. We only got like one swordfish so far. All right, man, it's your time to shine. It's a swordfish. It's not a tuna. And nothing. Okay, he's probably bugged out then. Well, by the way, happy Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a fantastic one. I played a lot of Overwatch. You know, they got the Halloween stuff going on right now, so it's like a perfect excuse to play. But it's been a lot of fun playing that lately. And I didn't catch the NASCAR race. I did miss out on that, unfortunately. I did some streaming, like I said, with this game, and played some other stuff, but for the most part, just a chill weekend for sure. Off to our left, you can see AI fishing vessel there. Pretty cool. You can see them on the map moving. I love how they are dynamic, and actually they go out there and they do fish. Like sometimes you can find a good fishing spot just by looking at the map and seeing where everybody's piled up. And they go back and they actually drop off their hauls, which is really cool. I do like that aspect of the game. It brings it to life a little bit more than, you know, something just being so stagnant being out here. Although the water does seem a little stagnant, and the ocean itself, it should be a little bit more, you know, unforgiving, I suppose. Achievement progress. We got 100 tuna caught. All right, time to haul in the last one here for this run. And so now we did learn something. So now we know that the herring is for tuna fish, and that using the squid caught a lot more swordfish for sure, even though that looks like a swordfish right there for the most part. But hey, you know what? That's okay with me. We'll see what the tuna bring in. So look at that, 5,488. That is going to be good. That is a successful catch, if you ask me. All right, buddy, you can go back and rest. We're gonna head back to port. Well, we have an interesting bug here, and that is I have told him to go rest, and he is in resting, but he is just standing outside still. All right, well, I'll turn the work lights off. I just wanted to show you that he has not moved. He's just been hanging out there, so maybe we have to put him into the crew house, and he'll disappear off the boat, and then we can put him back on. I don't know. We're about to find out. All right, so we just absolutely got hosed on tuna. Swordfish was doing great. If we would have just stuck with squid, we would have had a lot more swordfish. This only brought in 53,000. That is it. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, well, we have learned that we don't want to do that. So, all right, dude, time for you to go to the crew house. And no crew stored at any crew house. Yeah, I know. Well, we need to put him there. Rudy, go to the crew house. Thank you very much. All right. Awesome. All right. It is another day. I went ahead and let him rest up for this next haul we're going to do. And we're going to get it ready by going to fishing gear and baiting the deep lines with squid this time. You know, to go ahead and speed things up here, we can go ahead and take out some loans. And we're going to do exactly that. We're going to take out 50,000 over 12 months. We can easily pay that one back. So let's go ahead and take the loan out. That's going to put us at 379, 251, and look at all the money they want to give us after that even. So we're going to go out and do some more work, and we'll be able to hopefully get into a better spot. So, by the way, you can go to the bar, and you can go to tips and missions. They have missions in this game, and then you have tips as well. Missions, they look like you can make a lot of money, but not really. Certain ones you can. You can't fast travel to them as of now. That I have seen so far, but I could be wrong about that. But at the bar, you can go to tips and they'll be like, hey, this is where we caught these, and so and so. The other problem I have is this UI. This UI is a mess, man. You hit dock or town, and look at that. It puts it off the actual screen. I do not like that at all, but it's okay. Maintenance, let's go ahead and fuel her on up. There we go. And we are ready to get on out of here. And see, this is what I was talking about. It's a clear, beautiful day, and it's raining. It doesn't make any sense. There's no clouds in the sky, but it is raining. Okay, well, that's realistic. You also notice it says that it's Thursday, and it's perfectly sunny out, yet it is raining. So yes, I don't think that is the case at all here today. So I'm gonna drop them off here because the game does seem to not matter where you drop these at, you will get bites. Oh, look at this. We are fishing during the day right off the coast, and look at that. We got 3 swordfish on the line. So goes to show you can absolutely catch them anywhere, it seems, which is really strange because in this game the fish do migrate from where you start catching them. So if you have a tip from the bar that says, hey, I caught them over here, you can go ahead and try it, but they may not be there if, you know, that data is like 3 to 7 days old, and then you will find yourself kind of driving yourself nuts finding them. However, that's only with harpooning from what I have seen. I have not seen it any other way. Okay, that's weird. We can't haul a deep line when we're in side view. Okay, back up and haul it on in. All right, finishing up this last one here. It looks like the weather is starting to turn a little bit, and it's getting gray out really quick, even though it's, you know, in the afternoon. Weird. But maybe we'll actually get a storm. I don't know. I have yet to see one in this game. We caught a couple tuna fish, but for the most part, it has been swordfish, which is great. We know we got a good price at the last place for them, even though we're just going to go to a different port anyway, because I want to go up to Lockport and see if they have the boat that I want. Well, we had no storms, no adverse weather on this trip to Lockport, but we made it here safe and sound. Now let's see how much we're going to get for all these swordfish. All right, that's more like it. 156,000 for that one. That worked out. We're at 273. Shipyard, I want to buy the Ocean Runner for $695. So we might be able to do this with loans. Let's see if we can do it. All right, we're taking a loan of $250,000 out. We're in $300,000 in debt, but we know if we do what we do, we will be able to repay that no problem. So let's do it. Let's go down and actually buy the new boat. That's what I want to get, and that is the Ocean Runner, $695,000. Look at this thing. You can have up to 40 nets. You can have 40 long lines, like insane amount. We'll have to do some, you know, upgrades to the storage space and stuff, but I am really excited to have a new ship. Congratulations on purchasing your first Longline vessel. Check the wiki if you need any help using the Longline tools. Ocean Runner supports lobster, deep line, and net fishing. You can purchase these at port. Ocean Runner also supports up to 4 crew members who can assist you with the tasks on the boat. Find someone to hire at the bars of various ports. You got it. Tutorial line mechanic. Would you like to play the tutorial? Why not? All right, we need to buy long lines. And how much are those? Oh, that's not too bad. Buy a 250 hook long line. That'll work right there. We just need 1. Is that it? Yep, I believe. Okay. And then select bait long lines. Okay, we have to bait them all up. And there we go, with any type of bait we want to. So we can bait it with crab, krill, mackerel, or shrimp. Let's go ahead and do krill on this one. That'll work for me. There we go. Oh no, we did crab. Oh well, that'll work. Exit the port. Okay, let's do it. All right, let's hire a new guy. We're looking for the cheapest one we can actually get, and it looks like it's going to be Thomas Moore at $25,000. There we go. And remember, we can have up to 4 on this boat, which is really nice, but we're going to start out with 2. I can always help if I have to in the very beginning. Change her name to the Comfortably Numb 2 is what this one will be called, and we'll do it in this nice font right there. Rename it. Awesome. And check this bad boy out. Nice. Oh, that is so cool. That is so neat. All right, back her on up, and we need to leave the port area and drive away from the docking area. That's what we're doing right now. Check this thing out. It's so nice to have a new fishing vessel after being in the Mecca for so long. Okay, here's the interior of this thing. Oh man, check it out. Happy Canada Day, everybody. Happy Canada Day. Longline, you can open on the map to see your marked area and follow the marker. Okay, gotcha. All right, interior lights on, work lights coming on. We are almost here to the marked area where they want us to go, which is right over here. Awesome. Our guys are resting up right now. Look at this, you can cook, repair. That is so cool. I love it. Very nice indeed. All right, we made it to the marked area. Let's see what we end up getting here for a long line, because I've never done it before. Now that you've reached the marked area, it's time to set your first long line. Go to first person perspective. We've already done that. Move to the work deck and pick up the line bucket. Okay, so stop driving. We can walk around our new ship here. It looks really, really cool. Out this way we go. Look at that. Gotta close the door behind us. Work deck and pick up the line bucket. Here is the line bucket right here. Gonna grab it. Got it. Place the line bucket by the line setter. Okay, so this is guy right here. There it is. And interact with the line setter. Okay, easy enough. There it goes. Wait for the line drop to finish. All right, so there it is going, and the boat is moving forward. There's the end of it right there. Now that you've set your first long line, you need to wait a minimum of 4 hours before you pick it up. For the purpose of this tutorial, the time will now be skipped forward 20 hours. Okay, 20 hours is an optimum time for a long line. You can see this by looking at the outline color of the buoy on the map. The best time to pick up the line for the best yield is when the outline is blue. Yeah, we do know that. All right, so 20 hours. Now you need to haul the long line. In order to haul it, you need to position the boat such that both of the buoys are starboard, the right side of the boat, and at least one of the buoys is within a few meters. Yeah, we know that. Semicircular region will be highlighted green. One of the buoys is positioned close enough. Okay, you got it. All right, so back to this. All right, crew members, I'm gonna throw you guys out. I'm gonna throw you on the long line. I'm gonna have you prepare gear, or hand gut actually. There we go. So they'll be out there on the boat actually ready to work. There they are, they're out there on the boat. Very nice. Over this way, buddy. We're turning all the way around back towards it. All right, we've got our searchlight on. We got all the lights on that we need here, and we are about to pick up our first long line. I'm excited for this. Finally something different than deep line fishing, which we have been doing. Although I do like the deep line, it is fun. I'm excited to do some crabbing, to do some lobster, some cod, net fishing. There's a lot to do in this game, and I'm definitely excited for it. All right, a little bit more forward, and we should be okay here. Okay, there you go. When the hauling is long line, you have time to, yeah, gotcha. Collect each fish. The smaller the circle is, the better you perform, and the better your haul will be. Okay. Indicator colors. Red is missed, yellow's okay, green is good, blue's perfect. Best result. All right, so we need to have a look over here. Wow, look at that. All right, left mouse button to collect the fish. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Stop driving. Go outside where the boys are. What's going on, man? He's ready to go. Oh, what are you doing? You're gonna kill somebody. All right, collect the fish. Where's he at? Coming up? I guess he's doing it himself. I don't think they wanted... Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have this guy... I'm gonna have these guys go. You're done. You're done, buddy. Go rest. Go rest. He's still working right now. Okay, so I don't think we can do that. So there you have it. He is actually doing what they want me to do in the tutorial, which is fine. I mean, we have a nice little haul happening here. You can see the fish sliding around while we're out here. And he's bringing the long line in. We got quite a few different fish on there. Very nice indeed. But yeah, I think that they wanted me to do that. But we'll let him do it. I'm sure that it would just give us the same thing as we've seen before, where we have the little circles like it was explaining. But there you go. There's long line and deep line fishing. All right, and the last one is coming in now, and it should end the tutorial, I would imagine. There it is right there. Gut the fish. Okay, now you need to gut the fish. Well, we'll do it ourselves then, since that is the case. The gutting table is right here. E is to gut fish. All right, so we go ahead and start. You need to hold down the left mouse button and move the mouse left to right in a continuous motion. Okay, try to keep the knife over the marked path. Got it. Let's start gutting fish. So here, and follow the line. That's cool. And then start again. Oh, nice. All right, we did that. Good job collecting the first long line. Mission waypoint's been set on the map. Okay, got it. Nice. The long line must be picked up 48 hours have lapsed, or the line will be lost. The color of the buoys on the map indicate the amount of time. Okay. All right, second long line travels to the location marked on the map. That's exactly what we're doing. And we'll see what we got over here. This time, I'm going to do it myself. That way, we don't have our guys working. But it's so cool to have crewmates and that they actually do stuff. That is very nice. So they did add a music player, and it plays the actual internet radio stations, which is really cool. That's our horn. It's not very nice, but it is a horn nonetheless. That is the fish finder. I did want to show you that. And I didn't earlier, so you can see we can go to the sonar and you can see where all the fish are. There's crab down there on that one. which is really cool, but you'll see them all over the place, and you'll have an idea of where you should set your lines, which is a nice little feature, obviously. And you can upgrade that thing so it's better. Yeah, you can see some up here on the shallower side. All right, so we're going over here to this big green circle. All right, haul in the long line. Let's do it manually ourselves this time. So left mouse, that's what it is. There you go. You gotta wait for it to turn blue like that. Very cool. And it gets smaller. Oop, got good on that one. Okay, now I understand what they were talking about before. All right, last one coming in now. Oh, I got a good on that one. All right, cool. It is done. Try gutting the fish again. All right, or we could do this. We could just tell, hey, you know what, guys? You can go out there and do the work. How about that? And I don't have to. That kind of works out for us all, doesn't it? Move the gutting table and interact with it. I'm gonna let him do it all. There you go, see? He's gutting the fish. Perfect. That works out, and he's doing a terrible job. You're doing a terrible job, dude. That is not how you gut fish. At all. Like, you're just slicing your hand apart. I mean, look at this. We've only caught 1,100 of 30,000 storage on board. So this is small stuff compared to what it could be. All right, we made it back to Lockport. Fantastic. Dock it on up. Fish on board, yeah, it was basically worthless, but 5,200. Congratulations, we completed the long line tutorial. Look at that. We'll sell the catch, whatever. You're gonna smash right into that, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Better not damage it. There you have it, though. That is our first look at fishing the North Atlantic, and let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. And if you want to see more of it here on the channel, there's plenty of other things to do on here. I spent about 1 hour and 50 minutes, 50, in this session as of right now. So that gives you a pretty good idea that, you know, if you're out there grinding, it's going to be a little bit of time. It's not something that's going to be a boom, easy thing to do. But that'll do it. I'll see you next time. Take care. Hey guys, Jeff here. Just to let you know real fast that the merch is still available. You can check out the links below to go check it out. We have new Halloweens coming down the line. Thank you guys so much for the support. I really do appreciate it.